In a world where addiction is an epidemic, taking countless lives and destroying countless relationships in both men and women, it is important to understand how to overcome all addictions. Keep in mind that this will work for both men and women who have forgiven, because unforgiveness is what keeps you locked into the spirit of this world. When it comes up to overcoming all addictions, from watching adult films to any hard drugs to cigarettes or alcohol, first and foremost, do not put a name over it. The worst thing you can do is put a name over it, because you give it power by giving it a title, then identifying with it. Simply understand and know that it is not you, rather it's coming from somewhere else. An example of this is calling yourself a drug addict, alcoholic, etc. Also, quit making it such a big deal. What you are dealing with is a spirit, and you give it life the more that you react to it. It is enough to know that you do not want to do it anymore. Secondly, do not struggle with it. Give up the fight, lay your weapon down, and let the light of God fight your battle for you. What you are dealing with is darkness. It is evil and it is spiritual, and there is nothing your human mind that can do anything about it. The more you fight against it, the more life you give it by judging yourself about it. Third, maintaining a healthy prayer life, that is being still once in the morning and once in the evening, that your body be filled with light. And when the temptation or the urge comes, simply be aware of the temptation, be aware of the root thought that led to the urge, and do your best to relax into it. But let's say the urge is too much and it overtakes you. Do not judge yourself. Simply be aware of yourself not being able to help yourself, but to go and carry out the addiction. It is very important to simply be aware of yourself. Do not go completely unconscious, because the more that your body is filled with light in stillness, the more that God will overcome for you by simply being aware of it. Because to be aware of something is to shine the light on it, and it will go away before you know it. In extreme situations, the way to overcome these evil spirits, if they are too powerful, is through Christ, that is having the opportunity of doing your addiction, and in the moment when you're about to do it, say no to your flesh and leave. And you will notice the pain come directly from the heart, because the issue is of the heart. Trust and have faith in the crucifixion. Depending on how powerful this demon has a grip on you, you may have to do this more than once, but eventually you will see that you will receive the thought, but no longer receive the feeling that came with the thought. For it is the feeling that convinces you to carry out the addiction. The reason this works is because it is Jesus Christ that is the name above all names, and is proof in real time that he rose from the dead. All they are is lustful thoughts, and thoughts have no power over you unless you believe them. Do not fight against them, simply be aware of them, having no opinion of them without judging good or evil, and the light of God will overcome for you. Know yourselves, brothers and sisters. They will become one in the body of Christ and in the army of God.